album finds from today, June 26, 2018. Bought 7 Apple crates full of LPs, about 500 records. Let's look at the highlights. Jimi Hendrix, Still and Shrink. Mystic Moods Orchestra. Webb Pierce, Signature on the front. This is a promo only. All of these records, by the way, are VG Plus and Near Mint wax. Lulu, New Routes. David Rose, gotta include that one, right? Poppy Family. Some good garage rock on this one. B.B. King. Staple Singers, got a few Staple Singers in this lot. Beatles, Hard Day's Night. Queen, Live Killers. This is still sealed. Nice. Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. Beautiful copy. Near mint. Starship. Byrds. One of about 3 or 4 Byrds records in here. Steely Dan. Herbie Mann. A little bit of jazz in this collection. A little bit. Chai Coltrane. I have no idea who she is. Junior Walker. Soundtrack. Got some cool soundtracks in this lot. Oh, 2 copies of that, right? Reba McEntire. Nothing real unusual or rare in this lot, but all these records are beautiful condition, beautiful vinyl. Most look like they've been never played. Records from the early 60s to the early 1980s. Folks I bought these from were from Odessa, Texas. They moved up here to Wyoming, and they bought all of these records brand new. Took good care of them, really nice care of them. Beautiful records. Commodores, one of several Commodores. Dave Davies from the Kinks. The soundtrack. Firesign Theater. Fever Tree, one of the few Psych records in the lot. Leona Boyd, classical guitar. Fanny Hill. Tina Turner. A lot of female vocalists in this lot. Brothers Johnson, quite a bit of funk, soul, disco, R&B in this lot. Beatles, nice, beautiful condition. More Byrds. Janis Joplin, Fat Mattress. Jimi Hendrix connection here. Byrds. Mitch Ryder, takes me back to the AM radio in the 60s. Led Zepp. A little more jazz. Champs. There's Net Funicello. These are tough to find in good condition. These are both near mint wax. Beautiful. One of about a dozen Kitty records, LPs. Richard Pryor. Pink Floyd The Wall. Cover's a little rough, but the vinyl is near mint. Soundtrack. Really nice copy of Chicago 2, SOS Band. Lightning Hopkins, budget label, Everest, still sealed. Weisberg, great bluegrass here, I'm sure. Paul Davis. Dire Straits, nice copy, still in shrink. Bill Withers, one of 3 or 4 Bill Withers. Eric Clapton, got a few Eric Clapton in this batch. Frampton Comes Alive, pretty nice cover. Vinyl is beautiful. Soundtrack. Doobie Brothers, one of 3 or 4. ELO. Burt Bacharach. Hollies, there's about 3 or 4 Hollies in this lot. Freddie Fender, check this out. These folks were from Odessa, Texas, and well, here's a concert flyer, right? And they saw him live many times. One of these records is signed on the cover. And of course, Freddie Fender was big down in Texas. Looks like I've got a Freddie Fender collection on my hands. Yep. There's a ticket stub from a concert. Okay, these are just highlights. I'm not going to show you all 500 of these records. There's a fair amount of pop and easy listening in here, but the condition is beautiful. That's one reason I got this lot. Paid for the whole thing. Ventures record. How often do you see a Ventures record in near mint condition? Yeah, here you go. Beatles, Still and Shrink. Blues Image. Bill Justice Raunchy, love that cover. Janis Joplin, Big Brother and Holding Company. Bill Black's Combo. These guys are good. Sergio Mendes. There's about half a dozen of Sergio Mendes in here. Phillies records. Today's Hits. Looks like a good compilation. Booker T and the MGs. Isaac Hayes. Another Junior Walker. Shotgun. Vincent Bell. Airport. Another soundtrack. 007. Spirit. Really nice condition on this one. Steppenwolf. Another soundtrack. Lee Michaels. Pink Floyd. Umaguma. Guess Who. Salomon Brothers. Terrible looking cover, but the records are beautiful condition. Classic John Mayall. This is one of my favorites of his. Beautiful condition vinyl. Stevie Wonder live. Temptations. The S6. Delaney Bonnie. Sly and the Family Stone. A lot of great stuff from the 60s, 70s in this lot. Budget label, Springboard, Billy Preston. Matthew Sons and Comfort, Shrink Wrap, Hype Sticker, Ray Charles, El Chicano, Steve Miller Band, Supertramp, Allman Brothers in beautiful condition. That's about it. Nice score. A few more. Stopped at a antique shop in Graybull, Wyoming. This is actually collectible, Garage Rock. Nice condition. Sean Elliott, don't know about this. Still sealed. Wanda Jackson, early 1960s. Mike Oldfield, beautiful condition wax. And Brass Fever, still sealed. That's it. Thanks for watching.